Hello, this is Tom Still from the Wisconsin Technology Council. Thank you for joining us for today's edition of WisBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced by the Tech Council in partnership with WisBusiness.com and with the help of our sponsors, the Wisconsin Economic Development Corp and Exact Sciences. The 2024 version of our Governor's Business Plan contest is well underway. 150 entries came in at first. We boiled it down to 52 semifinalists from 30 cities, so a strong statewide mix, spread among advanced manufacturing, business services, IT, and life sciences. The major prize sponsor for this is WEDC, and we're going to see everybody again at the Wisconsin Entrepreneurs Conference, June 5th and 6th in Milwaukee. We recently completed our Tech Summit at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. This was our 11th annual conference, and it matched major companies with 59 emerging companies to investigate strategic partnership. In fact, there were 17 major firms engaged in speed dates with those younger firms. Plus, there were 6 office hour sessions and other informative discussions. And because it was at Lambeau, we got to learn about the 2025 NFL draft coming to Lambeau. So that was a fun point. Recent events, February 9th, we were at UW Parkside in Kenosha for one of our workshops with Swift. More of those will be coming up. And February 27th, we talked about the state of Wisconsin's venture economy. That was in Madison. And we heard from investors Maggie Brickerman from gener8tor, Laura Hilty of HealthX, and John Nice of Venture Investors. Coming up, and this is still in the planning stage, April 23rd at the Sheraton Hotel in Madison, we're going to talk about aviation tech and innovation in Wisconsin. There's a lot going on there. Next up, we're going to hear from Lauren Usher of gener8tor. Welcome back to the show. Again, I'm Tom Still from the Tech Council. With us today, Lauren Usher, who's a partner with gener8tor, which has done so much in Wisconsin and well beyond to add to what's going on in the entrepreneurial ecosystem here and many other states. So Lauren comes to this job at 5 years now at gener8tor, and she had a bit of a research background too. So she brings a lot of talents in. Welcome, Lauren.
Thank you so much for having me, Tom.
Absolutely. Well, let's start maybe with some metrics about gener8tor. It's grown a lot over the last 10 years. Could you talk about employees, number of places where you have accelerators of different types? Yeah, take a run at that.
Sure. Yeah, of course. Yes, gener8tor has been growing a ton over the past 5 years or so. We're now at 126 full-time employees across our 41 different markets, as we call them, which spans a little over 20 states in the US, as well as Luxembourg, our recent international expansion. We have worked with over 1,200 startups in both of our different accelerator programs, our GBeta pre-accelerator program, where we have about 30 different programs running per year, and our investment accelerators, where we have about 21 programs running per year as well.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I forgot about Luxembourg, small but mighty.
Yeah.
So great status there. So among your hats there for gener8tor, you're the VP of these accelerators. Can you describe what they offer to folks who might take part, either in those pre-investment and accelerators or the ones that are targeted towards investment?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now, the hat that I'm wearing is over the investment accelerators in particular. So I oversee our 21 programs that we run either once or twice per year, depending on the market, for early stage startups that are ready for a $100,000 investment. So generally, companies at this stage are generating some revenue. They're tech-enabled companies for the most part, although we do work with consumer packaged goods or food and beverage, and they're really looking to ramp up. GBeta is for a little bit earlier. So, pre-revenue startups or startups that are just starting to generate revenue in our different market locations. And they're, again, looking for some accountability, introductions to investors, subject matter expertise, and really just, the working with our full network of gener8tor.
Excellent. And as we discussed earlier, you got operations in a couple dozen states plus Luxembourg. And how does Wisconsin, the home state, stand up in all of that? Are you seeing more energy, less energy in terms of startups? more good companies, fewer good companies? How does it stack up?
Yeah, I think it stacks up pretty well. You know, from the time that I started at gener8tor, the phrase that I always heard was Wisconsin packs or punches above its weight class, right?
Mhm.
And I think that that still holds true. So we have programs running in Wisconsin right now from Madison to Milwaukee to Beloit, Neenah. So we have them all kind of all over Appleton. We have them all over the state. And we've been really excited to keep that momentum going because Wisconsin was where gener8tor began in 2012. So it's the home state for the company, and it's where we really do continue to see quality founders. And we love to tell founders, you can stay in Wisconsin and build and grow and continue to make your hires and make your impact in the community where you're from or where you want to be set up, instead of feeling like you have to move to the coasts or, you know, another state in order to get that continued growth. So we do continue to see really quality founders, especially those who are really tech focused, maybe coming out of the university or having another connection in the state where they're able to bring their deep expertise and their deep technical knowledge to the forefront with their startup.
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, here at the Tech Council, we're so proud to think of gener8tor as being one of our members, one of our partners, a good friend, and thanks so much to Lauren for joining us today. So thanks again, Lauren. See you
Thank you.
soon.
We're so glad to be a member too. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks again to our sponsors, the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation and Exact Sciences. We'll see you next time.